Hey YouTube, how you doing? Let's talk with Yolanda. How you doing today? It's a beautiful day out there. It's Friday. Good afternoon. Happy to be here. Grateful that I have this platform to share with you. Today, I want to talk to you today about how stress can manifest in multiple ways. How stress can affect you in multiple ways. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it with Yolanda. How stress can interfere with a good quality of life. Let's talk about it. Stress can affect you physically and psychologically. Stress can and may lay dormant. Lay there and you don't even know it's there. Stress can bring on symptoms of underlying issues. You know, we all have them, okay? Whether it's diabetes, cholesterol, thyroids, asthma, it goes on and on and on. Obesity, it can cause distress and keep you feeling like you're not present. It can cause distress in your sleeping hygiene. Yes, your sleeping hygiene, not allowing you to get the proper sleep that your body needs. Stress can alter your life. Yes, it can alter your life. How can you react to stress? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about some examples. Changing your environment, coping with stress, social stressors. For example, finance problem. Let's talk about it. People can't even pay their rent right now. People do not have adequate housing, stable housing, okay? And of course, the love of your life. The loss of a loved one. COVID has taken so many people. The numbers are staggering. And yes, a source of stress is psychological, such as poor nutrition. Yeah, we all know sometimes that stress hit us and we get a bag of chips and say, oh, these chips are good, and binge. But it's not healthy. And inadequate sleep, illnesses. Yeah, illnesses. You're fine one day and next thing you know, your body starts to deteriorate and starts to break down because that stress. Yes, stress. It's like that thief in the night that comes in and takes stuff that it don't belong to. We got to be ahead of the game, people. We got to be ahead of the game. Aging is a big factor. Aging can tax the body. It can tax the body because you say stress, age. Why? Because you can age gracefully, or you can, oh my God, I'm getting this gray hair. I'm getting a wrinkle. Oh, I can't stand it. What am I going to do? I'm going to get older. However, it's still going to happen. So either we can accept it, we can make room for it, or we can choose to fight a battle that we probably won't win. Your physiological reactions to your environment and social threats and changes also can result in stressful symptoms such as muscle tensions. Come on, we all had them. Headaches, stomach upset, anxiety, and yes, depression. Yeah, all these things. Another source of stress is your thoughts. Your brain interfere in complex changes in your environment and in your body. Yes. Also, your thoughts can determine when to turn on the stress response. Listen, people, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it with Yolanda. Fight or flight response. Let's talk about it. We've all been there. We've all been there, people. This can prepare you to deal with stress such as threat of danger. We've all been there. We've been there if you walked down the street and felt like, oh, I need to cross the street because something in me is not feeling right. But the stress, fight or flight. Think of an occasion in your life when the fight or flight response has served you well, such as when you had to respond quickly to a car that cut in front of you while you were on the highway. We've all had them people going through lights. Or what just took place in the Capitol in Washington. Yes. Talk about stress. Finally, let's talk about ways to prevent unnecessary stress. Yes. Let's talk about it, people. Take your time. Take your time making decisions. Take your time. Because sometimes we rush, but rush for what? May give you high blood pressure. Try to anticipate life change and plan for them well. Write in a journal. Write in a daily log. Plan it out. Take your time. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Don't rush. Sometimes we rushing, but rushing to go nowhere. It will get done. Take time to appreciate your success and relax. That's loving yourself stuff. Just chill out time. Be compassionate to self. Acknowledge what you can control and what you just can't. Sometimes you gotta just let it go. Self-care is a big factor. I leave you today with a quote. This quote I thought was perfect because this quote says, you cannot fix what you will not face. James Baldwin. This topic, I thought that quote was perfect because sometimes we're in denial. Sometimes we're in denial and the stress factor is there, but we don't want to see it until it starts deteriorating the body and deteriorating the things. And then you have to face it. But sometimes we have to learn to take our time, pace ourselves, do self-care, whether it's journaling, whether it's sitting back, listening to an app. Calm app is a very good app. Just as a suggestion, what you can use. What you cannot, don't worry about it. Maybe the next person can use it. Drawing. Using color, water paint. Or just walking and listening to nature. Or yet, better yet, just sitting still. Meditating, praying. Whatever it takes to reduce the level of stress. Because it's a major killer. And we need to be in control of it, not it being in control of us. Open the curtains. Open your blinds. Let some sunshine come in. Let the vitamin D nourish your body. Because sometimes being in the dark can be stressful within itself. I bring this to you today as another topic of stress to try to piggyback also from the last topic of the excessive fear and the worry that can cause major stress. I will be bringing on different speakers. I am here every Tuesday and every Friday. Take from it what you can use and what you can't utilize. Don't worry about it. Someone else may. It takes a village, and it's about giving back. Okay, we all have a gift. We all have a purpose. Why we're here. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for comments, and I look forward to coming back on with different topics. If there's a topic that you would like me to talk about, bring it on. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. It's a beautiful day. I am going to get out in it, do a little bit of self-care myself, and de-stress. Thank you for taking the time and watching it. Hug yourself, love yourself, be good to self, and be good to your neighbor. I will talk with you next week. May God bless you. With the will of God, I will be back. Dios te bendiga. Thank you. Gracias.